The dramatic hostage situation in the congregation Beth Israel Synagogue in Texas came to a close Saturday night after an 11-hour standoff. All the hostages were released and the gunman killed. Let's take a look at the report for more details.
This morning at about 10:41, we received a 911 call regarding a disturbance at the 6100 block of Pleasant Run, which is Congregation Beth Israel. It's our local Jewish synagogue. At that time, they were having services, and those services were being broadcast across Facebook and across Zoom. And we began to get information that a gunman had entered the synagogue and taken 4 individuals hostage.
Rabbi Charlie Creighton Walker and 3 others were held at gunpoint when an armed man entered the Texas synagogue during the Sabbath morning services. The gunman was reportedly heard over the live stream before it was abruptly cut off, talking about religion, saying he didn't want to see anyone getting hurt and he believed he was going to die. The hostage taker claimed to be the brother of Pakistani neuroscientist Afia Siddiqui, who is serving an 80-year U.S. prison sentence after being convicted in 2010 for shooting at U.S. soldiers and FBI agents and demanding she be freed. She is currently being held in a federal prison in the Fort Worth area, not far from the synagogue. Local police and FBI units were dispatched to the scene, and after continued negotiations with the gunman, 1 hostage was released 6 hours into the ordeal. The remaining 3 hostages were rescued several hours later after an 11-hour standoff, as the elite FBI hostage rescue team stormed the synagogue, killing the gunman. All the hostages were unharmed and reunited with their families.
Our investigation will have global reach. We have been in contact already with multiple FBI legats to include Tel Aviv and London. We've been working closely with Secure Community Network and the Jewish Federation, and I want to continue to do that, and we will continue to do that throughout the country. We do believe from our engagement with this subject that he was singularly focused on one issue, and it was not specifically related to the Jewish community, but we're continuing to work to find motive, and we will continue on that path.
Prime Minister Naftali Bennett also addressing the incident at the open of the weekly cabinet meeting on Sunday.
This morning I received the good news that the hostages in Congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville, Texas have been rescued. I want to thank the law enforcement agencies for their swift response and courageous action that brought the hostages home safely to their loved ones. This event is a stark reminder that the dark forces of anti-Semitism still exist. We must and we will fight it. To the Jewish community in the U.S. and diaspora Jewry around the world, I say, you are not alone. We're one family and we stand strong and united together.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at ILTV.tv and watch from any device.